Hello everyone, my name is Mrs. Johnson and I'm Head of Drama at Omagh High School. Today I'm going to talk you through our post-16 option for drama, which is WJEC Drama and Theatre Studies. As a department, we feel that it's preferable if pupils wishing to study A-level drama have a GCSE in drama. However, we appreciate that all pupils can gain drama skills in a variety of ways, such as amateur dramatics or perhaps being heavily involved in extracurricular activities which promote drama within the school. Therefore, we'll look at every pupil who wishes to take on drama at A-level on an individual basis. So what are the benefits of studying the WJEC Drama and Theatre Studies course? Well, the first benefit is particularly for those pupils who have studied the SIA GCSE Drama course, in that the units contained within the WJEC AS and A2 level course are similar in structure, albeit at a higher level, to the GCSE drama course. There's also an eclectic mix of practical and theory elements. At the end of both years, there's a theory exam paper, which pupils will sit based on a text or two texts at A2 level that they have studied over the course of the year. Within the practical aspect of the course, pupils are given the freedom to choose texts and to choose devised performances which meet their interests, which obviously gives them a wide scope and a more versatile range of skills to access. The texts for the exam cater for a wide range of interests and include lots of themes and topics which will engage AS and A2 pupils. As like the SIA GCSE drama course, there is the option of following a performance or design pathway. So if a pupil enjoys drama but doesn't particularly like the acting side of it, they can decide to take the design pathway. What that means is that they will study the costume design, the lighting, or the sound design. And like GCSE, they will produce a 5-minute presentation on their choices for their chosen pathway and present that before the rest of the candidates will perform their piece. The next section of this presentation will take you through the units of AS and A2 drama to give you a better understanding of what's included if you take on this course. So the first unit at AS is known as Theatre Workshop, and as the title suggests, this is a very practical piece where pupils in the acting pathway will take a text, deconstruct it and reinterpret it in the style of a practitioner or of a recognised theatre group. There's also the option for a design pathway here. So a designer such as a costume, lighting or sound designer will work with a group and produce their ideas on their relevant skill before the performance takes place. Once the process from design to production has taken place and the performance has been performed in front of a live audience, pupils will then create a log which covers the whole process from the beginning of the design stage to their evaluation of what they felt the performance at the end went like. The exam unit at AS level is called Text in Theatre. This is an open book exam, which means that pupils can take in a copy of the text as long as there's no annotation on it. It's an hour-and-a-half exam paper, and the text we study is A View from the Bridge by Arthur Miller, which is a great text to study as there are a variety of complex characters and situations which prove for great discussion within the classroom. This slide shows you an example of the sorts of questions you would be asked on the text A View from the Bridge. And as you can see from looking at A, B and C, they are very practical in their nature, in that you're considering yourself as a director or a designer and focusing on either atmosphere, character or production style in the real theatre world and how you would recreate this for an audience. Within each of the questions, you'll be using your analysis and evaluation skills and the wide range of theatre vocabulary that you will have developed over the course of the year. At A2 level, the practical component is known as Unit 3, Text in Action. Within this component, there are 2 performances to complete. The first one being a devised piece. This is very similar to the devised performance process that pupils will be familiar with if they've studied the CA drama course. In that, the exam board will provide a stimulus of 3 options. Pupils will choose whichever one meets their interests and will construct a devised performance based around it. The deeper level of meaning here is that pupils at A2 level have to relate their devised piece to a theatre practitioner or a recognised theatre company, one that is different from what they've chosen from Unit 1. Their second performance piece is an extract from a text of their choice in a different style chosen by the group of pupils. Again, there's the option here for design candidates, and they can look at costume, lighting or sound within these 2 performances. These performances will be assessed by the teacher, but also by a visiting examiner. And as mentioned in the previous slide on the AS performance, the design candidates will have a 5 to 10 minute presentation to do of their design ideas before the performance begins. At the end of this process, pupils will be asked, like at AS level, to complete a process and evaluation report. The exam component for A2 is known as text and performance. There are 2 texts to study for this exam paper, and the 2 we study are Sweeney Todd, which is a well-known musical following the story of Sweeney Todd's quest for revenge, and Mama Tez, a site-specific piece of theatre focusing on war. The exam itself is an open book exam, and there will be 2 questions based on the 2 different texts. So again, here are some examples of the types of questions you may face at A2 level. Again, like AS, the questions are very practical in their nature, this time focusing on the actor's journey as well as the designer's journey. And here you can see in the Mama Tez example, we're looking at drama skills such as voice and movement, and also thinking, like question 1B in the GCSE paper, about how live theatre has influenced choices on actor and designer director decisions. Atmosphere is another big question that's focused on at A2 level, and this time you're asked to focus on stage, set and lighting and sound. In part B of the paper, here are some examples on the Sweeney Todd text. Focusing again in a practical way in part 1 as a director and thinking about positioning and movement on the stage, and in part 2 analysing and evaluating how live theatre has influenced interpretations. So again, like AS, very practical nature in its construction. I hope this presentation has given you some ideas as regards what the WJEC AS and A-Level Drama and Theatre Studies course is all about, and has shown you an example of the types of things you'll be studying if you decide to take on this course. If you have any further questions on the AS or A2 course, please don't hesitate to get in touch.